What is going on, guys? It is the Anime Jaguar here, or you call me AJ for short if that is a tongue pull for you. And today, I'm going to give you the 10 anime movies I'm looking forward to seeing the most in 2021. And a lot of these were supposed to be released in 2020, but due to obvious reasons, they were not able to be released. Some of these will be released in theaters, some of these will be released on streaming services like Netflix or Hulu or Disney+. We'll just have to see. And give me your 10 anime movies from 2021 you look forward to seeing that are supposed to be released in 2021. If you guys are interested in this video and you guys enjoy this video, I have a playlist of the Disney eras that I've ranked, the animated eras. By the time you're watching this, I may have ranked all of them, but here it is right here. Let's get started.
Number 7, Vivo. It's supposed to be released on June 4th, 2021. Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote 11 songs for the feature. He originally proposed the idea to DreamWorks in 2010, but DreamWorks dropped out once Chris Meledandri joined DreamWorks. Sony Animation quickly accepted the concept. Kirk D'Amico is set to direct the film. If you told me a few years ago that Sony would make this, I would have little to no faith in the project. Sony has stepped up their game lately. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best animated features of all time. With Miranda's music, Vivo looks intriguing. If that wasn't enough to convince you, Rich Moore is the producer of Vivo. He has also directed Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia. Number 6, Tom and Jerry. On March 5th, 2021, Tom and Jerry will get a Space Jam-style revival, crossing from their animated lives into the live-action world. After over 8 decades of playing cat and mouse, this is a fitting escalation for a rivalry that simply couldn't be contained by the animated universe. Admittedly, this reboot isn't pure animation. Warner Bros. Is bringing the beloved franchise back to the big screen for the first time in almost 30 years in hybrid form. The live-action shoot wrapped up just in time before the pandemic hit, and Framestore has since been busy adding CGI animation, which it is promised will be faithful to the cartoonish sensibility of the 2D originals. With such a long history, these classic characters will no doubt attract everybody and their mother when they begin to scurry across the big screen next year. As for the plot, the involvement of outside threats throws a wrench into their rivalry, potentially forcing them to work together as an enemy conspires against them both in an upscale New York hotel. This is when the animation comes in from the original, and I think it'll be incredible. And with the real world at their disposal, the writers and animators have a lot of creative freedom to tell the story in a way that both honors and transcends the classic cartoons that audiences have been enjoying since the 1940s. Number 5, Pinocchio. Everyone has at least heard of the Disney version of Pinocchio. While it's one of Disney's darker features, people who have read the book can tell you that the book is even darker. Guillermo del Toro, known for such surreal visual effects-filled films such as Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water, is about to make his feature animation debut with a stop-motion retelling of the classic story of Pinocchio. The movie will be darker than previous adaptations of the source text, which gets me intrigued. Pinocchio stars Gregory Mann in the title role alongside Ewan McGregor as Cricket, David Bradley as Geppetto, and Tilda Swinton as the fairy with turquoise hair. It is supposed to release on Netflix New Year's Day, but obviously that didn't happen. We'll just have to see when it will get released, but I heard it's supposed to get released sometime this year. He has tried to create an adaptation for a while, but Del Toro could not make it financially. Netflix eventually had faith in Del Toro. Number 4, Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's supposed to be released on July 16th, 2021. Before casting LeBron James, Jackie Chan, Tony Hawk, and Tiger Woods were all considered to star in Space Jam 2. The sequel to Space Jam has been in developmental hell for over a decade. LeBron James is seen as the second best basketball player of all time behind Michael Jordan. LeBron James starred in a remake of a McDonald's advertisement that originally included Michael Jordan. LeBron James is the ideal athlete to star in a Space Jam sequel. LeBron already has acting experience, so he'll probably be a better actor than Michael Jordan. I enjoy Space Jam because I'm a massive NBA fan. I'm also interested to see if any new characters from Looney Tunes or characters from Warner Brothers will appear as well. That also has me intrigued, and that's why it's on this list. Number 3, Encompto. Walt Disney Animation officially announced their new anime musical during the big investors meeting. The film is called Encompto, and it's described as a movie full of magical realism, focusing on a family in Colombia. Encompto, the 60th film for Walt Disney Animation Studios, will be directed by Zootopia filmmakers Byron Howard and Jared Bush, and co-directed and co-written by Charisse Castro-Smith. There will also be original songs written by Hamilton creator and star Lin-Manuel Miranda. If it's as lively as the music featured in this trailer, we're in for a treat. The project was also confirmed to be the film Miranda was talking about in 2016. Though there weren't any major story details revealed, it was said that the movie will venture in the dangerous and wonderful chaos of family. We know that the main character will be a 15-year-old girl named Mariana, who is described as lovable, funny, and utterly human. She's compared to Lucille Ball and uses her humor to cover up struggles with her self-worth. This could potentially be better than Raya and the Last Dragon. Number 2, Raya and the Last Dragon. It was supposed to be released in 2020, but COVID-19 had other plans. Like Pixar, Walt Disney Animation Studios had committed itself to a number of original films after releasing back-to-back sequels. The trailer looks promising. I believe they'll be just as good or even better than Mulan. In Disney's upcoming Raya and the Last Dragon, a warrior named Raya goes on a search for a dragon that can defeat the monsters attacking her native land of Kumandra. On August 2nd, 2019, during the D23 Expo, Awkwafina and Cassie Steele were announced to have been cast in the film as Sisu and Raya respectively. On August 27, 2020, it was revealed that Steele had left the project with Kelly Marie Tran voicing Raya instead. The movie, currently scheduled for a March release, stars Kelly Marie Tran as Raya and Awkwafina as Sisu, the dragon. Similarities that many fans have already drawn between the aesthetics, world building, and themes of the story and the Avatar: The Last Airbender and the Legend of Korra series. Although it's important not to oversimplify Asian representation in epic tales, and we should go into Raya ready to appreciate it in all its unique, enchanting glory. Number 1, Luca. Luca is supposed to be released on June 18th. Director Enrico Casarosa revealed to Variety that part of the inspiration behind Pixar's Luca, set for release in 2021, comes from the essential and formative nature of childhood friendships. Indeed, the relationships we have as children often set the course for the rest of our lives, or at least our outlooks on the Pixar continues to run its original features with. This is a coming-of-age story set in Casarosa's native Italy. The beauty and charm of the Italian seaside isn't just an alluring aesthetic feature for all viewers, but a personal connection on the part of Casarosa, who grew up on the Italian Riviera like the young protagonist of this film. The director is a veteran story artist at the studio, and previously directed its Oscar-nominated short, Luna. The short was a tribute to the style of animation that Studio Ghibli populated. I've heard that this movie resembles Ponyo, which is a Studio Ghibli movie with an Italian spin. His upbringing on the Italian Riviera informs the story of Luca, which follows the friendship between two boys, one of which happens to be a sea monster over the course of a summer. That is all we know on Luca as I'm recording this. Luca comes from a secret world just below the surface of the water, but the story shows us that true friendship runs much deeper. From the company producing this alone, this has me excited. Luca could do for Italy what Coco did for Mexico.
Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget about the Disney Eras playlist up here or in the link description below. And I'll see you in my next video.